Well, hello friends, come with me on a car ride. Eyes are on the road, safety first. So, this is how organic and natural and unforced, just flow-like it could be to, I don't know, build a business online from home or from, I don't know, your car or wherever in a way that's completely organic and natural and nothing forced, no pitching. I'm not a pitcher. And no persuading anybody or any of that stuff. Hi Emily, hi Brent. So here's what it is. I mean, scroll up and down my timeline if you wish, but a lot of my posts, I'm sharing my story, my ideas, I'm sharing about health and fitness, stuff that I learned, so I'm educating a little bit, and I'm also sharing my own personal experiences a bit, each and every day on a daily basis. So here's how a typical scenario goes. Somebody will see my posts for a period of time, could be anywhere from a day or weeks or years, who knows. But that person will message me privately on Facebook and they'll say, hey Tom, I've been following you for a certain amount of time and I'm really inspired by your posts and I've got all these health and fitness goals that I want to accomplish. And he or she, typically it's a she, I guess guys aren't into health and fitness like girls are, so she will go into that kind of stuff and then she'll ask me about what I'm doing. And maybe I might say, well, that's awesome that you're into all this health and fitness stuff. Obviously, I am too. Have you ever thought about doing this with me and making residual money while you're at it, like I've been doing for a certain number of years? And typically, that person will be like, that sounds like fun. Maybe, depends. What is it? You know, something like that. And then she'll go on and ask me questions about it, you know, how much it costs, and very specific questions. And I always answer directly, no weird tap dancing stuff that a lot of people do. And there's no pitching whatsoever. It's just a very natural, unforced, organic way to do it. Hi, Leslie and Brenda, Carmel. And so the next step will be, and typically the person is like leading me because they see my posts about health and fitness and they're inspired. And they're just telling me about how inspired they are and their goals and how they want to add health and fitness to their life and maybe introduce it to people that they love and care about because they want them to be around longer and feeling well. Hi, Linda. So after all that stuff, and I answer all their questions about what it is, what I'm doing, the next question is typically either me or her. At some point, she's like, well, how do I get started? And then we go into that. Or if it feels natural, I'll just say, sounds like you're really excited about it. Do you want to get started now, or do you need some time to come up with the funding? And then it's always a natural response, yeah, like, yeah, let's do it now, or, oh, I got to do it next month because I get paid, and then I can't wait to do it. And that's typically how it goes. And then I've got a new person that just enrolled with me last week, or a few days ago or something. And she's doing the same thing too. She's sharing her stories, just what's the word I'm looking for? Unfolding her story on her own timeline. And so people are asking her about what she's doing. And sort of doing the same thing that I am, and letting people talk about how inspired they are by the posts and talk about their own health and fitness goals and how they want to add it to their life, maybe share it with other people they love and care about so that they're around longer and feeling well. And, you know, the same type of questions. Well, have you ever thought about doing what I'm doing and making residual money while you're at it too? And then people are typically, tell me about that. How much does it cost? What's it entail? And then those questions are just answered in a very direct way, without any pitching, without any persuasion. And provided things are going positively, which is almost always the case, the next natural thing is that either they bring it up, well, how can I get started? That sounds cool. Or if it feels right, then we'll ask, would you like to get started, or do you need some time to come up with the funding? And so the reason I'm sharing that on here is because it's something that you can visualize doing, because over 90% of everybody, like about 19 out of 20 people when they're polled, they will say they would love to start a business, but they don't for various reasons. Either they don't want to sell or pitch, so this is the non-selling, non-pitching, because there's no pitching. Or they're afraid of loss, risk involved, things like that. So all of those problems are pretty much solved here, the way that I do it and the way that I show people how to do it who want to do this with me. That's a pretty cool deal. So that's why I'm sharing with you the process of how it works. And so you can visualize yourself doing that. Like, you can visualize yourself having your own experience and creating health and fitness and learning about health and fitness and adding it to your life and sharing your story, your little victories and your struggles, and being real with people on your, just sharing, you know, like I do, my own story. You'll have your own story to share. And then as people ask you about it, you can answer their questions, just like I do. In just a real direct, straightforward, very direct, straightforward way. And some people are going to want to do what you're doing, some aren't. And even a lot of the ones that aren't, they're still inspired and they follow my stuff anyway because they get something out of it for, you know, whatever their reasons are. So that's pretty cool. So you can visualize that now. And if you want to do what we're doing, just private message me and I'll show it to you and I'll answer all your questions. And if there's an interest, a sincere interest at that point, we can just take it from there. How does that sound, everyone? Hi, Lisa. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Leslie. And everybody else. That sounds pretty damn good. That's what I thought. So I'll hear from some of you very soon in my private message inbox. And my website is tombirkenmeyer.com, just like it's spelled here on social media. tombirkenmeyer.com. So I'm going to continue driving, staying safe. I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Oh, and I'll close on this note. In case you're wondering how long it takes to emerge at a place where, you know, the job becomes optional, my story, it took me about 2.5 years of doing it in my precious minutes of my spare time, because that's all I had, but it was enough. 2.5 years of that, and I was able to have the option of not having a job anymore. I took that option, but you may keep it, you may decide not to keep it like I did, and so that's up to you, but to have that option is very freaking cool, and to get that option by adding health and fitness to people's lives, including your own, that makes it even way cooler. So I'll close on that note. Private message me if you'd like. I'll answer all your questions and show you everything you want to see. And if there's an interest, we'll do it. Bye for now. Mwah. Oh, feel free to share this.